Hello, welcome back. Okay, let's wait for everything to catch on to the fact that we are actually here and we are online and we're back. Okay, and to the fact that everything is fine. I forgot to check if my volume in my phone was down, so we're good. We're good, it's a good sign. I don't trust myself when I do things smoothly. Am I speaking the right language? Yes, I am. Okay. Sorry, I've started streaming in Italian as well sometimes on the other platform, and I get confused, okay? Am I actually speaking English right now? Yes. Speaking in English. Welcome back to Thedas. So we're speaking actually in trade, or common. And welcome back to the door to the War Council room, where we're going to check stuff. But before we do that, where were we? It's a fun phrase to say, where were we, isn't it? I mean, no, I'm sorry, we people speaking English as a second language, sometimes, you know, we get overexcited about stuff. So, we were at the point where everyone, absolutely everyone in the Inquisition is having some sort of problem or causing some sort of problem, and everyone as a side mission for your Inquisitor while you are kind of busy trying to save the world. Anyway, we are at that point where we need to help everyone, absolutely everyone, to sort their shit out. And here goes my not swearing in the first minutes of streaming rule gone by. So we are going to see what happened to our war table missions, and then we are going to basically speak with Varric and see what's up. We just helped Solas. We just helped Solas, and we got to his mission and to the heartbreaking scene of him having to basically kill his friend, the Spirit of Wisdom, who was summoned by idiot mages that was scared and didn't pay attention to theory in class. And we let Solas kill the mages. Yes, I always do that, no matter what. Even if I'm not in a romance with Solas, honestly, I kinda side with him a lot. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. I didn't take my antihistaminic today, so I do not have acute sneeze, and that infuriates me. I would like to be one of those dainty girls who actually is this, it's you, like that, and I do not. If you're listening to this, Itril, this is not about, I'm not trying to mock you. I love your sneezes. She's a friend of mine who sneezes like that. She's super cute. And besides this, ooh, I see someone is writing, but I was actually checking on something, so I'm gonna go oh, my sneezes. Oh, my poor sneezes. Bless you. Okay, thank you.
I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Listen to this.
Andraste, preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I'm not bait.
Hush. Just look pretty.
Cullen, it's truly a poor sport when it comes to people having a crush on him. I mean, okay, let's see. Well, we got us some nice Viridium. Thank you, Cullen. We did some politicking. Politicking, yes. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Thebalds. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they are willing to have us in their favor. So basically they acted like those people who act like they don't like you and they mock you because they like you. Oh, very mature. Anyway, I know what I have to check next, and I'm very, very excited about it because we are finally seeing if we got something on those across the sea. Let's. Compliments to your spy master. She is a resourceful woman. Once she traced her agent to Cayman Bria, the match was ruled in her favor. Tell Sister Liliana to call off her dogs. Save them for Corypheus. We suspect also that she has gotten all she can from Sir Elmuth. A caterpillar on a leaf does not know there is a forest about him. Very zen. You will hear no more from us. Our intention was to watch, and we have seen enough. Corypheus threatens us all, and the Inquisition is Stada's only hope for stopping him. Remember that, for the moment, we are not our enemy. As a gesture of goodwill, we share our knowledge. May it prove valuable in your coming battle. On behalf of powers across the sea, the executors. And here I am begging you. Okay, let me just take out my very serious voice here. It's pity that my very serious voice is now plagued by the voice of someone who just sneezed because she's allergic. Here we go. Hello, BioWare. Hi, I am a very long time fan of yours, and this is me begging you to actually let me know in the next game or in some fashion who the fuck these executors and those powers across the sea are, because this has been bugging me since I first did this mission in Inquisition. And thank you, and if you don't do that, I know where your offices are, and I am very much inclined to take a plane and come to you and shout in your face, okay? Thank you. I love you, BioWare. That said, that needed to be said. Oh god, it was, yeah. So, we know what we need to do next, okay? Because let's face it, I have been waiting on this for way too long. So, did we read this? Yes, I think we did. Basically, we helped avoid the slaughter of Clan Lavellan, and that was good. And I remind you, this is actually one of those missions on the war table where you actually can royally fuck up, okay? If you choose the wrong person to do these missions, you can have your clan wiped out. Because I don't think this mission pops actually up if you're not a Dalish Inquisitor. So, let's see. We need to choose someone for this mission, and one is Cullen. Okay, what happened is we avoided the initial slaughter. We sent the scouts, Liliana scouts, and they joined forces with the Dalish and the city elves, and they basically avoided the slaughter, and they overthrew the conspirators, which included the actual Duke of Wycombe. Liliana will not participate in this mission, and we have the fact that now the problem is the other cities around in the Free Marches are actually suspicious, and they could decide that they want to retaliate. Okay? So, okay, one option is, I was trying to see if I could, I don't know why I'm not getting any, okay, I had to reload YouTube on my phone. Okay, now it's working. So, one option is Cullen, who says, if we negotiate, the marchers will kill the elves, then send apologies. We must fortify the city. And Josephine, who says, my diplomats may still be able to convince the remaining marchers to listen to reason. I absolutely do not remember which one of these two choices is the right one. I'm going to say this. Josephine says, my diplomat may still be able to convince the remaining march with just being to Halam Shiral. We've seen what the game can do, and she just says may still be able, while Cullen says, if we negotiate, the marchers will kill the elves. So for once, yeah, I wouldn't trust anyone in Thedas to listen to reasons, obviously. Me neither. For once, I'm going to trust you, Cullen Stanton Rutherford. Okay? We just learned his full name. He's not as hilarious as Cassandra. But Cullen Stanton Rutherford from Onelath. I'm going to trust you for just this once. If you fucking fail me, Cullen Stanton Rutherford. But he says the marchers will kill the elves, so he's absolutely sure. And he has a tactical mind, and and he knows nobility. So we must fortify the city. I also don't see many downside in fortifying the city. It's a good idea.
To work?
Let's hope so. Okay, then we'll see what else. Do a lot of stuff. Oh, hard in Hightown, but I want to do the Sutherland lads mission. Where is it? A test of metal and the crew. It is irrelevant to notice the Darkspawn, your warship. Such pockets are not uncommon. We understand that you cannot allow such things on trade routes you wish to exploit. Unfortunately, we cannot allow external forces to cross our holdings. Instead, we request sanction to act under your banner. It is a risk we are prepared to take because such partnership and the expected increase in status will be profitable. In return, we'll promise resources, but we remain committed to merely observing your greater struggle. A lot of crap in this. I trust you understand. Yeah, we understand. Lord Presmonzals. A note by Cullen. Brought to our attention by Sutherland and his crew. Charming. I don't like your tone. Do we need such allies, March? For once, I'm kind of okay. Answer with a small group and give this fool no reason to posture. Sutherland and his crew will serve. Yes, Lely. All down negotiation. This offer comes covered, but okay. Liliana here. I'm going to use
see
Liliana.
What we have.
See, I can choose stuff, and also, isn't it surprising how much I actually forget, even if I played this game like 100 times. Let's see, how's Amaldaris or Tevinter resistance? I received some news from Varric. It seems her little resistance has drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is that support comes in the form of idealistic magister. Oh, we read this already. So she's actually in need of some real help. And we're gonna send Josie.
Inquisitor?
Yes, Josephine. We're gonna send you to help Varric, which may be a good thing. I really hope we're going to see Varric in Dragon Age 4 as an active, if not playable character. One of your advisors, maybe? Companions, someone you have along for a part of the ride, maybe? They told us that the playable character in Dragon Age 4 is probably going to be someone who has not as much power as the... why walk... okay, sorry, Lavellan. Because if you notice, in Dragon Age Origins, you were playing a character who started out with a situation, with a stable situation, but that situation got compromised and you fell progressively during the game. You started stable, and then you became an outlaw, and then you got recruited to the wardens, and then the wardens got declared basically traitors of the realm, and you had to run and defeat the Blight, and no one wanted to listen to you. You had to gather allies, you were pressed for time and everything. You get to become very powerful, but you do not start as such. In Dragon Age 2, you become the champion, you become someone, but you start absolutely with a desperation in your heart, and you have lost everything, and you end up being one of the most influential figures in the Thedas. But you are not a head of state or anything. You're just a very influential person, and someone wants to kill you even now. So in Inquisition, for once, you're not playing the outlaw. You're not playing the black sheep of the family. You're actually in power. You end up basically with a small nation on your command, and not even that small, to be honest. And various armies and generals and everything, and they said in Dragon Age 4 this is not going to happen. You're going to be someone who has no power, and who will probably have to act in the shadows, and that will be interesting. It's been a while since we spoke with Josephine, that's why I'm here. We're gonna speak with her.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port.
Ooh, how exciting.
Until the Duchess was en masse. I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
I know, baby. I can bring the party. At least we weren't bored.
No one can say the evening wasn't memorable.
They've already begun composing songs about it in Val Royale, no doubt. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
Yes, there was a rumor about, talking about a comment here, Anton is making a rumor about Tevinter spies, or anyway, spies who are in Tevinter, because they're not probably spying for Tevinter. And that's probably gonna be it. Considering what happened in Tevinter Nights, we had a lot of characters that were spies or lords of fortune, rogue types, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got something like that. For some reason, okay, I have a problem with cables. Just a second. Okay, this is better. Couldn't get my mic closer. So, it's disturbing. So few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess' machination. Yes. I think everyone knew. Or Celine knew, yeah.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger.
That's not the same
Those loyal
thing.
to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
It was very exciting. Ball was petty and dull. I felt out of place. I'm not giving you this satisfaction. It was petty and dull.
At least all this tedious maneuvering got us something.
You navigated it well. The Inquisition's reputation is now far more formidable in Orlais. Although I do wish Varric would show a bit more restraint in his accounts of the evening.
Oh. No. You cannot stop there, Josie. I want to know what Varric is saying. I mean, if there's someone who can actually get this stuff to be exciting, that is Varric. So, you have probably noticed in the last stream that we had someone to judge. So, let's be very judgy. We still have this throne. It's time to change this throne, isn't it? We're gonna. Soon, as soon as we have the right schematics.
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
Yes, I finally get the infamous box scene. So what I want to say here, you probably can guess, is what's in the box? What's in the box, Josephine? I'm not gonna. So the problem is she needed to be tried for bureaucratic reasons. So they want me to do that, but she's dead. It's the last of my worries. I have to judge her remains.
This is supposed to make sense. I'm judging a box.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to... Forgive me, there is an odor.
Okay, my decision is to ignore this extremely, pretentious, and you're not gonna do that, Lavellan. These loot crates are getting out of control. Absolutely. I mean, yay, I got a loot crate. It stinks and has dead body parts in it. Absolutely worthy the money. Fine. Okay, community service I would like to see. Let's get it over with.
Grand Duchess Florian de Chalon? Guilty. Your claims are forfeit. I assume, Josephine, this is enough?
Quite, Inquisitor. And again, my apologies.
If you actually do not want to judge her and say this is it, this is stupid, I decide to ignore this, the box gets stuffed in one of the cells in the underground prison you have in Skyhold. And there is a guard, if I remember correctly, watching that. And that is so wrong, because you actually know that there are people who are forced to stay there and guard
Where's my other hand?
a body that is putrefying. And that's, nope, not a good idea. Let's see, can we actually get a different throne? No. Pot of fallen throne. I could do this. People wouldn't be happy. I want one throne in particular. I don't remember where you get it, so we're not going to do that yet. I also want to see if I can craft a specific weapon. Should be, I think. Come on, no. How do I actually craft the weapon that I got from, let's see, the sad weapon? Maybe I have, oh, there are missions, war table mission to do that, yes. What I'm gonna do now is also, let's do this. Do I have any new nice armor? I have an enhanced Antamsar, which is not what I'm wearing, I guess. Yes, what I'm wearing is an Antamsar. I could do an enhanced one. But first, I'm going to do something very, very futile.
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Mix and match, pick your batch. I love Dagna. And it's tinting. Oh, I love the look you have like this, Lavellan. we do have a nice armor, which is this one, which is not my favorite look, but listen, it works. And we're going to tint it, because otherwise I'm not gonna use it. No, my problem is with the fabric. Thank you. We're going to give it some... I decided for some reason that this playthrough I like red. I do like red. Red is my favorite color. I know, pretty boring. I think most people's favorite color is actually blue. And I tend to color code my Inquisitors, my Hawks, my characters, but what? Do this. Okay, this is useless. Let's see this. Okay, this is not useless. Ooh, this is very earthy, very, you know. No. Ooh, this clashes horribly. This is a bit much. I mean, wow, Lavellan. Understated. I don't think she is going to wear this. More probably Solas. The white is not bad. Let's see. Now this is a phoenix scales are useful for other stuff. Ooh, I like this. And this. Thank you. Yes. So this is not subtle at all. My basically canon Inquisitor, which is a very, very boring inventory, thank you. A very, very boring Trevelyan, but she has become my canon Inquisitor because, you know, okay, this. Okay, a bit of free space because I wrote a fan fiction about her. Her name is Dorothea. Or Dorothea, like I pronounce it. I like it better. And Trevelyan, obviously, she's a mage, and I color-coded her in gold and blue. This Lavellan here, I kind of decided for white and green as her colors. Ooh, let's go pick some flowers. For no apparent reason, like, I think they suited her. What do you think? But now I'm taking a liking in the red stuff. My favorite color is actually a deep, deep red. Like, the exact color is this wine that's typical of my zone here in Italy called the Lambrusco, which is a rare instance of sparkling red wine, which is not cheap. It's a light wine. It's a very popular wine, not in the sense that it's famous or very well liked, but it's very you know, a farmstead wine, and I like it very much. It can be very sweet or very dry, it depends on the type of vintage. And it has when you look at it in transparency, that's exactly how my favorite color is. So a very dark ruby red with some violet bluish undertones. Yeah, red contrasts with her features, and also, I don't know, all this Tevinter stuff. I'm feeling very, you know, blood magic-y. So we're going to speak with Varric and see what's what. Let's see.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out?
Ooh.
Or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of
Who
column
are
B.
you?
I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
What? Bianca? Okay, if you played Dragon Age 2 before this, you know you wanted to know who Bianca was besides the crossbow. And if you read the comics, you kinda hate her. Bianca? Like the crossbow?
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I like Helga. You're a friend of Varric.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
You two look nervous because it is not a pleasure. Okay, let's just take my cards and lay them out in the open. I do not like Bianca, okay? I do not like her because you know the history behind these two, and you're going to find out more now. Basically, Varric is madly in love with her, and they were sort of together, but she's an Ozma dwarf. And no, she's not an Ozma, sorry, Ozma dwarf. She's a surface dwarf, obviously, since she's out in the open. But she's part of the merchants caste, and she is basically she's married. She's married to another dude, which they made a kind of an arranged marriage, and because of reason of power and status and everything. And she's married to this dude, and she's kind of faithful to the dude. And she and Varric meet sometimes, very, very rarely. They write, and okay, I think honestly, you have to basically choose to renounce your fucking power and wealth and status in the merchant guild and everything, and be with the man you love. Or if you decide, it's not like they're going to kill you or anything, you decide you want your status, you want your power, you chose that. You prefer power to the love of the person who's actually desperately in love with you, okay? And release the poor Varric from the fact that he's basically pining away and waiting for you, and you'll never come, and you'll never have a life together, and he'll die alone because of you. So yeah, you're an asshole. Sorry. That's how I see it. You two look nervous.
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a worrier. There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his Red Lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out Red Lyrium by the handful.
Ooh, okay, if you remember, Bartran's Folly is the name they have given to the Thaig you discovered in Dragon Age 2, and where you find the Red Lyrium idol. Okay, who leaked the location?
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where
it is important. And wasn't the Thaig in Kirkwall, though?
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the Free Marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire. Went to every corner of the continent. Maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads. But in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Yeah, they're crawling with darkspawn. They half collapsed, and if you are lucky and you can avoid darkspawn, there's a dozen other deadly creatures living there. So yeah. Is there any other way in?
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Yeah. We should shut this down, yes.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
Look at
I
that,
couldn't
Varric
agree more.
approves.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Okay, listen to me.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Bianca's voice actress is very good. We like her. We stan. But I fucking hate you, Bianca. You are making my man Varric suffer. And you're not gonna do that. You do not do that and live, okay? Maybe I feel like I am too much of... I'm Hawk inside still, okay? I'm going to speak with Solas for a second, because I haven't since he returned, and he looks suspicious there in the corner. Look at that.
I was... Do you have a moment?
Yes, darling. Ooh, we have a scene. We have a scene. Oh. I'm gonna die.
What were you like? Before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your... spirit?
Okay. How should I know, Vernon? Honestly, I'm going to go with no, not really right now. I love this scene. I think maybe it's the most romantic Solas actually gets. So let's enjoy this.
I don't believe so.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
I don't know if you noticed the dimple that Solas has on his chin is not actually a dimple. It's a scar. If you look at it closely, you notice he has one on his right brow, almost at the center, but more on the right, and that's a scar that looks a bit like a chickenpox scar or something like that. And the dimple is actually a scar. You can see that it continues beyond the chin. I wonder if they did that on purpose or just to give him more rugged appearance. Or maybe there's a story behind that scar. You are not what I expected. Well, you are neither. You make that sound bad.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
Yes. You did, okay? Yes.
I don't hold the Dalish up as perfect, but we have something worth honoring. A memory of the ancient ways.
Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means I have not forgotten the kiss.
Woohoo! And you can say, let it go, Solus. Oh, no, I'm not gonna let this go. Neither have I.
Good. Don't go.
It would be kinder in the long run. But losing you would... Arlath Mavanan.
and we get a fade to black. So you can interpret this in whichever way you like. I know how I'm interpreting this. With that look on my Lavellan, I know my Lavellan, okay? Yeah, she's kind of smitten, and he is too, come on. And I absolutely hate that small sentence that speaks volumes. That's, it would be kinder in the long run. And if you know what's to come, I get so angry at that. You don't get to judge I'm not like a little beastie, an animal. You can judge what's kinder for me or anything, you bastard. Anyway, in my headcanon, she was just watching Solas get into the room and trying to decide if he gets away or not. And then he turns around, looks at her and stops, and they don't exit this room for like a couple of days. But we have to go help Varric, so Las, what do you think? Sorry. Yeah. You do not have, in this romance, you do not have an explicit sex scene. And I think the only other romance where you don't have that is Josephine's. In Josephine's, I think you actually have the explicit fact that you do not have sex with her. It's more of a romantic courtship, or of a more, you know, more romantic one, and not a physical one. And also, obviously, with hello, Scout Harding. That's not a fully fledged romance, so you don't have. I am not going to speak with Iron Bull, because if I do, I'm afraid it's going. Okay, I'm going to save now. I want to see something. Save.
I suppose you're right.
I love when she sings without music. Into the night. Ah, that's fantastic. I'm afraid that if we speak to Bull, it will trigger his personal mission, which is the demands of the Queen. And if we do that, we have Sutherland and the others in the same region. You have to be very careful, because if you have Sutherland doing a test of metal and the crew like we do, and you trigger demands of the Queen, the next time you're going to the Storm Coast, you have to be very careful not to bring Bull with you, or demands of the Queen will trigger and begin, and you will lose Sutherland and the crew forever. Be very careful. But I'm going to try and see if we speak with Bull now. Okay, we're going to do it later. You know what? Don't risk it. Let's go and see what we can do for Varric, okay? Okay. Ward map. Guess what? We're going to the hinterlands. Well, shit. I love trying to mimic Brian Bloom's voice and failing. Honestly, I love Brian Bloom's voice, but I'm kind of glad I don't have the same voice, because, yeah, as a cis woman, that would not be exactly the kind of voice I like to have. But I like to hear it very closely. I am sorry. So, who do we bring with? You know what? We could bring Bull and Dorian, because it's been a while since we brought them together, and now we are locked in the romance with Solas, and so we can try and trigger Adorable, which is the portmanteau for Dorian and Bull's romance, which I like. Okay. Ooh, we had a fourth watcher for a while, and then I probably scared him or her away. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really not. I don't know what I have. What do you do in order for people to like you? Is that too much of a, you know? It's that a bit much to ask, YouTube? If you know, let me know. If you have any idea how do you get people to like you, please let me know. So, okay, we have to wait for a second. Yes, what is it? Report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Could prove useful, could be absolutely useless. Ooh, I remember that we also need to get stuff for the Dalish and the Exalted Plains. So, no, before inventory, we got to level up, people. Level up. I don't know why it was kind of yodeling right now. Don't mind me. Sometimes I'm always strange. It's saying sometimes I am strange would be a lie. Elemental mines. I don't really like this. I absolutely need. Oh, but I already have. So, yeah. I'm gonna put this right here because I never used the other one. This. Nice. I'm gonna take this to Varric. Ooh, bully bull bull. Oh, bully bull bull. Rampage. I like Rampage, but yes, this gets. Oh no, I cannot unlock you yet. Ah, no, too bad. Critical strikes, chance to cause gory mess. Nice. Just spurs you into a frenzy, faster, giving you a better chance. Yes, the other is showy, more showy, not shower. I think shower is not a word. Dorian, darling. Okay, we already have what we need to have. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, we're done. Yes, inventory now. Thank you, darlings. So Varric as Bianca, obviously. Bull, what are you using right now, darling? Look at that. Here's the boon of the. I thought I had to craft. No, the said weapon needs to be crafted. This one is what we gained from the Inquisition. Sorry, that was more the sound of a mocha coffee maker than the wind. So this is the boon of the spoon. Yes, it is a spoon. And this spoon is a unique maul that does 217 DPS. It's nice. Oh, I'm so tempted. Yes, Bull, use the boon of the spoon. It's absolutely ridiculous, but you'll appreciate the irony. Bull knows how to appreciate a good irony. Oh, you have Bloodwake and you're not gonna use another shitty staff. Even if this one, it was good, but you have Bloodwake. That's who's got Bloodwake. Huh. I had the Soul Wrecker staff. And that's the best, I think. Yes. Accessories. Do we have any amulet of power for the present people? Who's this? Blackwall? No? Okay, we're good. Just one last thing, and then we are going to adventure. Let's see, Cassandra Dorian. I like to say Dorian, like his dad does. Dorian. Vivienne, Solas, Varric. Varric needs potions. Voila. And the Iron Bull. The Iron Bull is full. Okay. Let's go, peeps. Let's. I love how the quest is just called well, shit. It's more like, well, shit. It sounds, no, I sounded a bit more like The Witcher now. Oh, Geralt. Ooh, look at that. It's filled. It's now, used to be bandits here. Oh, once here, it all used to be bandits. And now it's all Red Templars. Una volta qua, signor, era tutta campagna e mo so templari. Sorry. I don't know why sometimes I do revert to Romanesque accent, and I am not from Rome. I speak in perfect, oh no, maybe not perfect English, but okay, I am under the impression that my English is nice, if not good. Maybe I have a strange accent, but you can understand me, right? And it's not an effort to, honestly, to speak in English for me. It comes quite natural. But sometimes, for some reason, I revert to Italian, and when I do that, I do not do it in my native and normal, slightly Bolognese accent. Yes, it is a thing. E mosso templari, esatto. E mosso templari. Gonna use that. It's Bolognese is not just a sauce. Actually, it's not a sauce ever, because spaghetti bolognese doesn't exist, and I'm going to bore you to death about that sooner or later. And if you want to hear what an accent from Bologna sounds like, I can do that with no problem, even if I do not normally speak in that accent. Once, because it's quite heavy. I have maybe a lilt, a Bolognese lilt, but I also studied speech, and I don't know how to call dizione in English, but anyway, in theater, in drama school and everything, they teach you to speak with the proper pronunciation, so I did that. I can speak. It's not a neutral pronunciation though. It sounds a bit like from Tuscany. And that's long argument we could have with a lot of people, and I'm not gonna get into that shit. Anyway, for some reasons, I start to speak in Roman accent, and there is no reason for that. Ooh, here we are.
Started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the Red Lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Ooh. Talking? Lyrium talks?
You seem to know more about the effects of Red Lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
Yeah, we know that, right? How did you find this place? This is actually the second time we're asking this, and she ignored us.
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of deep roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
I hope you know how to fight.
If you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do all the work.
God, I hate her.
He's a decent shot.
Decent?
You want me to admit you're better than me in front of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Ah, Bianca, you do not deserve Varric. Look at that. Look at Bolgo with his spoon on his back. Ooh, we lost the other spectator we had. Ooh, sorry, it was my speaking about Bologna accent. Okay, so let's go and see what's in here this time, because if you recall, We've been here already. Oh, I smashed you pretty badly. Yeah, he's really down. Like, wow, we hurt him. Look at that. Okay, we are doing a look. Oh, this kind of red I love. It's almost the perfect hue. You see? Okay, Red Lyrium red is fantastic. It's like a deep crimson. Oh, I love it. Anyone here? Hello, we are the Inquisition. And hello, yes. And we have come to ask next. Ball and say, what's next? What's this? Okay, let's see. We've been here before, obviously. Let's get up this stairs here, not the ladder. I don't like using the ladder. I prefer to get up here this way. Wasn't okay. There's some Drakenstone, which is always nice. And inside here there's going to be trouble, so can you please, not you, get in first, thank you. One more for you, one more for me. Okay. Okay, Anto, that was bad. Oh, with a big silver spoon. That's going to be a new euphemism. With a spoonful of sugar gets another meaning, a whole new meaning now. I'm sorry. But it's cool. It's fine.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys. Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Anything else here? No. We've been here already, so I don't remember if once you come back, things get more interesting, or you just don't get the same stuff. I don't remember. I know that we're gonna get company. Oh, look at that, the same kind of company. So they are fighting Darkspawn. Look at this. Yes, do we want to help them fight Darkspawn? Nah, we're hitting them both ways. Sorry. Okay, now we're gonna hit the Darkspawn though. Good job, Iron Bull. Look at that, the spoon is working nicely. It's ridiculous, but it works nicely. Okay. So, judging on the multitude of red arrows and the fact that I think we need to get in there. Hello, we are the Inquisition. Can I help you with something? Okay, let's go back to user. Oh! Holy shit! We basically wiped them out in... Okay, okay. You don't want this Iron Bull angry. I mean, wow, Bull. You know, now it would be a good time to use the meme, mark me down and scared and horny. Or was it horny and scared? Whatever. Horny and scared, I think. I cannot even meme properly. So, Blade Weave, of course, they are carrying Blade Weave with them. We kind of closed the entrance to the deep roads here. Yes, absolutely, with a couple of planks. That should hold. More Red Lyrium. Lower terrace.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
Exactly.
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
Oh, that's
what would you
precious.
do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Ha ha, very funny, Bianca. You're a hypocrite. Okay, there's a door here, kind of a door. But we've seen this already. It's kind of a wall, isn't it? Bianca?
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You, built doors here?
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Varric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
Oh, that was handy. And you were waiting to do that.
Admit it. You've been waiting to do that since we arrived.
Of course I was. After you.
Is it just me because I have a huge fat crush on Varric and that's the reason why I hate her? Or is she actually annoying to everyone else? I mean... What happened? They are attacking him. That's what happened. And Varric is taking a couple of hits, and I like this.
How is what's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
So, one of the theories is that Bianca actually built the crossbow. Look at this. This is Red Lyrium out of control, obviously. Not nice. And Bogdan is, what's his name, what's his face? Her husband. You didn't marry Varric because your family wouldn't approve. Come on. You did not just pass on Varric in order to marry Bogdan. Come to daddy. Oh, you're not coming to daddy? Okay then. Okay, let's get someone. Oh, I'm not. Okay, I'm not doing you any favorable because I don't remember how to use you properly. So yeah, I'm gonna do you a favor by using my magic. Okay. Yeah, the damn warrior is not going to get killed by you minions. Yeah, it's dead. I'm sorry. It's down. Okay, it's back up.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartran's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Yeah. Paragons lesson, like it. I'm always bugged by the fact that you cannot sneak down past these things. Okay, let's see how is Iron Bull doing, because yeah, you're not doing super fine. Let's get you all healed up. You're fine though. Okay. No, I don't want stinky spider mushrooms. Yes, yes, thank you. I like Dwarven architecture. I like it very much. I think it's classy, don't you? Classy and a bit tacky at the same time. I mean, wow. No. Yes, let's take everything. And now, what is this? A key? Yes. A deep roads key.
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca?
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the Red Lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to help your brother, don't you? I just wanted to figure it out.
But Bianca.
How did you go from studying Red Lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that Red Lyrium... it has the Blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found Red Lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
And then this happened. So there is a lot of stuff to wrap your head around. And it's the fact that Bianca was investigating and she found out, this is the big thing, number one, Lyrium, Red Lyrium is Lyrium with the Blight. Big thing number two is actually bigger. It means that since the Blight only affects living creatures, living things, Lyrium is alive. Lyrium is not a mineral. It's either a vegetal or an animal. But since I don't think plant life is affected by Lyrium, Lyrium is actually in the animal realm. But we do not have this distinction in Thedas, so Lyrium is actually a living thing. Or, as we will find out, part of a living thing. And third thing, how did all this get to Corypheus? Because she looked for a Grey Warden or someone from the Wardens to study the phenomenon, and she found Larius, whatever, who is someone you meet during the DLC from Dragon Age 2 Legacy, which I highly recommend playing if you didn't. And I let you 5 seconds with that because my phone is ringing. Just a second, I'm going to disconnect the mic for a second. A second, okay? I'll be back in a minute, less than. I'm back. Sorry. That was work-related phone call, and I actually replied. I answered the phone in English, and that was hilarity ensued. Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing? Speaking in English and everything. Sorry. Okay, so we had 3 major bombs that Bianca just dropped on us. And yes, investigate. Varric, you know this person? Varric, do you know this person?
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
Yeah, that too. It was not a mage.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the Red Lyrium. I had to help make this right.
Well, for once you did the right thing. Yeah, it isn't really your fault. Look at Varric. Look at Varric's eyes. He is not happy with them.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
So that was low, Bianca. Because if you didn't catch that, she actually tried to... In Italy, we say rigirare la frittata, which says to turn the omelette upside down. And when you try to say, someone says you're wrong by because you did something, and the other person says, oh no, yeah, but you're wrong because you did that too. And that's exactly what she tried to do here. So get a room, you two. Yeah, it's funny, but it's not the right time to be funny.
The Red Lyrium is out. Closing this entrance won't undo that.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
I really, really would like to have the chance to take her apart bit by bit, or at least to have some strong words there. Because, oh, getting killed. No, you know what, Bianca? You do not have the right to lecture anyone on Varric's well-being, because you're the asshole who's actually making him sad and putting him in danger. So yeah, shut up. Nothing more to pick up? No. No. Drakestone. So yeah, that was not nice. That was not fun. That was surprisingly, unsurprisingly heavy. But this scenery is beautiful. So yay! We're going back on the surface. Yeah, Dragonstone everywhere, but we do not need to pick everything up. And we'd see if we can get some banter to trigger between our guys so that we can get something lighter to happen for once. What do you think? Let's see. Let's go back to the hinterlands. I guess we do have some little stuff, small stuff to do in the hinterlands, don't we? Let's see. Oh, the champion of Kirkwall. Hawk. I think you never stop being a bit Hawk inside. And once you've been Hawk, you watch the rest of Dragon Age from Hawk's perspective. That's how good a character it was. Okay, we have no shading. No shading whatsoever. What happened? Okay. With flat colors. Why? Okay, maybe... Oh, okay. No, the shades. The shade is back. Oh, the shade of it all. So... let's take a look around. Let's have a look around. And see if... Ooh, I know that ram over there, but I didn't pick up the quest to actually save him. Didn't I? Let's see. Yeah, I threw all my shade at, at Bianca. That's good. I'm going to do this. And oh, I want to see how many quests for the Interland I have. Okay, I need to speak with Varric once we're back. Okay, I'm going to get here. There's a quest involving the ram that was, you could see in ooh, and oh, Lobo, look at this handsome devil.
Inquisitor.
Oh shit. Okay, we also need to get all this Red Lyrium stuff away. The problem is this Red Lyrium is where the dragon is. So, unless we want to fight a dragon, and which are we? Okay, we are in the right. Yes, we could fight a dragon now. I don't want to fight a dragon tonight, but you know what? We're gonna. Not tonight, but we're gonna soon. I think maybe tomorrow could be a good day for my Inquisitor to get into a fight with a dragon. What do you think? I mean, not that I like to, because honestly I like dragons, but there is at least one that needs a very stern scolding. And it's the one in Crestwood. And there will be dragons that we cannot avoid killing. And if we want to get to the Red Lyrium that we need to destroy for Varric, the dragon that is nearby here in the hinterlands, in the cave, and then outside on the other side, it's another one that needs to be killed, unfortunately, because I really have nothing against. She's just a dragon with her dragonlings. So we're gonna see if we really need to do that. Let's see if there's anything else interesting around here, like this. What's this? Ooh, okay, not interesting. Yeah, neither. Okay, we're gonna go and speak with Varric in Skyhold right now. I mean, Bianca. I'm really angry at Bianca. I mean, you do not treat my Varric like that. And if you haven't guessed, if I... Oh, my chair is squeaking. I love Varric so much, and I would have loved if you were a romanceable option. I get it. Yes, this thing with Bianca. It's part of his story, that the fact that this super suave, charming dwarf is actually taken and non-taken, is actually locked in a romance that is not a romance. Is very, it's more of a business contract, and he cannot be happy, and it's very sad. And that's one of the reasons why I would love for him to have another option. I mean, come on. Once this business with Bianca is done, and now it's done, I would love for him to do, you know what, Bianca? We're done. And move on. That would be a nice development. Let's speak, Varric.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Nobody is.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
Oh, bad nation.
No, the point is... I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
You know what? No, you wouldn't.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore.
Thank
you for your help back there.
Oh,
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
I wish Hawk was here. I really wish Hawk was here to talk some sense into Varric. So, we're going to do something we needed to do last time, and we didn't do because I didn't want the drama. But it's been a while since we spoke with one Grand Enchanter. No, Enchanter Vivian. Hello, Elaine.
If you require any assistance.
No, thank you, Elaine. I can't stand her. She's beautiful,
Inquisitor,
but I can't stand her.
I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking you for help.
Ooh, I guess it burns, doesn't it?
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern.
The what of a what now?
I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
Oh. So, why do you want my help?
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Tell me, what is this formula exactly?
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
So you won't tell me?
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for.
My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. You wouldn't want me to speak about your many issues, I'm sure.
Oh, go, speak away. I have absolutely no problem since you actually trashed me already. So, I'll help you, but just because...
I'll do what I can.
Just because
Thank
it's
you,
a game.
my dear. I would be most grateful.
And
I shall
feel
give the location of its
compelled
lair to
do
Cullen.
so.
Remember, my dear, I must have its heart or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
So this unlocks a mission, of course. Bring me the heart of Snow White. And you need to take the heart of this snowy wyvern. Oh, look at this place. I love that. Once all the rubble is removed, you unlock, basically, a new staircase. And this. Yes, and we're back here. You will have the option, if you are so inclined, to cheat and to actually lie to Vivian. Do we have anything to turn in?
Request Harriet made. I will see he gets it.
You will have the option to lie to Vivian and bring her the heart of a regular wyvern. And doing so
Greetings to you, Inquisitor.
I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns.
Never
You'll
spoke to
find
there,
my
actually,
skills are
didn't I?
exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You replace my name. How are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
Okay. Bye. I don't
As
want
you
to
were.
speak about
Yes,
tranquils
Inquisitor.
because otherwise you know how I get when you speak about tranquils. So you're able to, you can bring out the art of a regular wyvern. This will cause the potion to fail, and she will be angry. But I'm not going to do that because I find it, you know, unbelievably petty, and I actually enjoy being the superior one, being, you know, the biggest person. Hello, Dorian.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image.
Yeah, not
All
really.
this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
I guess, should we do that more often?
That's something you'd like to do more often, then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
No. Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball.
I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. Fascinating.
The ham that tastes of despair is one big fandom favorite. We spoke already about all
I
this
should go.
stuff, so
As
I
you
should go.
wish.
As Shepard would say, I should go. We're going to go and speak with Liliana, who has stuff for us to do and say, if I'm not wrong. Let's see.
A message from Divine Justinia.
Yes. I'm sorry, what? A message from whom? Are you alright?
That's a shock. You're right reading it.
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Why Valence?
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
Okay, whatever you need. You
I'll
never
help
ask
in
for
whatever
anything,
way I
so.
can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to
Ooh,
Valence.
yay, road trip!
One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it.
Yay,
I shall meet you at the
nice.
chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
I won't. So we're going, right? We're going now. Look at that. Look at Skyhold from the tower. We can finally have a nice vista from Skyhold. Okay, we have the mountains on this side. And the mountains on the other. And that's the end of it. No, there was not from here, I think. Okay, it's not from here. There's a place you can see all the tents and the encampment around. Let me see. Can we just jump down from here? Yes, we can. Yay! Nice. And now we are outside. Oh, ha! Yeah, it's a bit late for that. Okay, I want to go in Valence. Okay, this is Valence. So this, okay, we got to take a look at the new seam red, yes, at the map here. We have Kirkwall here, as you can see by the Kirkwall symbol, which is actually a stylized, okay, dragon. And this is Starkhaven, I think, yes. This is called The Fingers, if I'm not wrong. Or was it Game of Thrones? Anyway, no, this is Starkhaven. The Buck is Starkhaven. This is obviously Val Royeaux. This is Valence. Okay, this is the Storm Coast. This is Ferelden. Here's Amaranthine, and here's Denrim, I think. Is Redcliffe. Anyway, I'm gonna get a better look another time. Let's go to Valence. Oh no, I think this is Ostwick. I'm an idiot. This is obviously, this is Ostwick, sorry. And the Bach is Starkhaven. So it's absolutely uneventful. Oh, see, Varric's card has gone back to normal. So I'm going to bring them with us, but it doesn't matter since we're going to be alone with Liliana. So this is the small personal quest you get from Liliana, and it's interesting, okay? It's very, very interesting. For once, you get, they actually designed a small level for it, and that's the inside of a chantry. And you see it's very bright and impressive, kind of impressive. Look at this. If this is a small chantry, holy crap. I mean, wow.
It's just as I remember it.
You've been here before? Obviously she's been here before, Lavellan. Oh, she remembers it. Oh, come on. No.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before. After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia.
Oh,
she was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
What do we say here? Peaceful little chantry. I mean, we're Dalish. What the fuck do we know about a chantry? It's too quiet for comfort. Yes.
I didn't expect it to be so deserted. It makes me uneasy.
That guy, the statue looks like it's dressed in intestines. It's horrifying.
Liliana.
Liliana!
Sister Natalie. What are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Royeaux.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor,
oh, you're so fake.
This is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor?
Trusted?
You brought the Inquisitor here?
Oh, she's way too happy.
Forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
Yeah, I'd rather not be recognized, thank you very much.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen.
I'm obsessed with my Inquisitor's abs.
Something Justinia left for me.
Oh,
look at that.
Really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
Okay.
She must be hinting at
so, barren branch, huh? I see a branch here. Ooh, look at that.
Every Friday, that canticle was
mechanism.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of a most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Huh.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it?
Okay, Liliana.
You must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunbirth's throne.
Liliana here is seemingly chatting, okay? But she's actually sussing her out. Okay, is another mechanism. The heart, okay? because she's asking very loaded questions.
An open heart. Well, that one's quite literal. And morbid. Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust.
Wasn't it here? Oh, okay, no, probably not. Yes, it was here. Okay. And that's it.
What was that? Looks like we opened something.
Yes, we did. This absolutely unassuming thing was not suspect at all. Look at this painting though, I love it, because you basically have this Androsse painting that's different. You don't find it anywhere else, and it's beautiful. Let's open this up, and it reveals a triptych. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. Oops.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Whoops. Well played, because we actually got that she was working. Oh, I'm going to sneeze again, sorry. She was working on something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Achoo. Oh, want cute sneezes.
Good old Leliano was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie.
Uh-huh.
Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start.
Dun 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 dun.
Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Okay, if you didn't catch any of that, that's normal, because that's just Liliana's way. And Iron Bull's way, by the way. Grand Cleric Victoire, you face that.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
So, what were your plans?
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
You must be joking.
Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Yeah, Liliana is actually very, very dark in here. She always has been, actually, but we can't let her go now.
If we let her go, she'll just run off to her cleric, won't she?
Likely.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Oh, the fuck I care, kill her.
This has to be done. You know it.
I see what you've become.
No, you don't.
For the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Okay. Yeah, Liliana is gotten, you can see her darkness way more easily in Inquisition.
No! This can't be it.
The box is empty.
There's nothing here.
It's not what you expected. That doesn't mean it's nothing.
There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
And she said in the fade...
She apologized in the fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Okay, so stop torturing yourself, Lily, please.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore. This? Now? After everything you've said and done? And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get
Whoa,
here.
Lily, okay, sorry. Apparently she didn't
Justinia
like...
tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Wow, bitchy Liliana. Okay. Okay, let's loot around because we're not going to be able to come back here. And you get the Tongue of Serpents, which is a nice dagger. And I don't think there's anything else. Yes. I don't think there's anything else here to loot. So let's go back to Skyhold. Okay. The only other thing that I want to do is this. Not in the hinterlands, but actually here in the Storm Coast. We should be able to do something that I wanted to do for a while now, which is unlock a door. And I think there's a war table operation that you need to do. And then it unlocks a whole new map. In a small map, but new, here in the Storm Coast. And a cave, a system of underground rooms that were part of Dwarven Ruins, and yeah, stuff. I think we can now unlock it, because it was unreachable before. And it's part of Varric's quest, Seeing Red. Let's see if it's the case. We can unlock a war table operation, if I'm not wrong, and then it opens the door. But we couldn't do it. If you remember, I came... Oh, people to kill. If you remember, I came here looking for the same thing before. But then... oh, these are Darkstorm. We couldn't do it because you had to wait until after Wicked Eyes and Wicked Arts. So, yeah. There is a surprising amount of quests that have to be done only after the Elysian portion of the game. So I did not... Oh, here we go. That's it. Let's see. Can you actually open this now? No. Fuck. Sorry. There is no unlockable stuff. Okay, so I don't remember. It's probably need to do the operation first or something. So yeah, we're done. Let's pick this stuff up. There's another thing that I want to do now. Since we're here, if you remember, we had some Dalish we met in the Exalted Plains, and they needed stuff, and the stuff they needed was partially already in our inventory. Are you Darkspawn? Yes, you are. Already in our inventory, so we gave to them, but there was other stuff that we did not have, and we needed bear pelts, and we know that there are bears around here, so I am going to hunt some bears on purpose. Yes. But for today we are actually done. So, a couple of things. I'm going to it's going to be all for today. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and to subscribe if you feel so inclined. I'm going to come back, hopefully tomorrow, and we're going to fight a dragon. Yes, we are. But for tonight, I'm not done, since I'm going to save now. Here we go. I'm going to save. I'm going to take a break. Yeah, I'm exiting pursuing a bear this time, but they don't know it yet. The bears. Insert a diamond joke here. I'm going to shut this off now, but if you feel so inclined, I'm going to see you in a little bit on Twitch, because I'm going to run around and get some experience and do some small quests that I feel are too small. You know, running around, doing errands, killing bears, picking up elf fruit, going to the elves to trade stuff and such. All those small quests that are not that interesting, but can be. So if you feel like doing a little bit more of running around and maybe having these two speak to each other, you know, you two don't feel pressured on anything. See you later in a bit on Twitch, and the channel has the same name as this one, Tanachvil, so saving people hunting bears. By the way, this year, in a little while, and the television show that Ante just mentioned, without mentioning, so Supernatural, is going to end very, very soon. It's the last episode. We are so close to the series finale, and I'm excited and sad at the same time. I've been a fan of the show for a long, long time, and it's been 15 years since the pilot aired. I've been to convention, I've met the actors. Some of them are fantastic, fantastic people. And so, yeah, saving people, hunting bears is not a good way to go. So, see you later if you want to, or if you are watching this on another time, see you next time. When we will be fighting dragons, hopefully, and not dying by dragon-inflicted wounds. And so, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and tell your friends to come and watch me. I'm sorry. See you next time. Bye.